Hey, welcome to the next of Behind the Song series. So I have a lot of songs and I wanted to give you the meaning behind them, all about them, because I thought it'd be fun. And I always write my lyrics from a very personal, maybe emotional place. So let's start with my newest song, which is Have My Cake and Eat It Too. Are you ready? Verse 1. I see your name light up on my phone, but I don't answer. 'Cause the second I do, I know that my heart is in danger. So I had just such a tumultuous relationship with this person. And it was the type of person where it's like, you give an inch, they take a mile. So it's a very difficult type of thing where you kind of, in a way, have to be cold. Kind of like what I said in We Should Break Up. You have to kind of be cold and maybe do things that you normally wouldn't do. Like, I tend to feel really bad if I'm not super nice to somebody, or don't respond to a text or don't call back. I feel this ounce of severe guilt all the time. And I know a lot of people feel that way because you feel bad. You don't like it when it happens to you. You don't want to do it to other people. But in this circumstance, I just couldn't, and I felt horrible about it, which is why it kind of starts with this melancholy sound in the song, because it's I don't want to be a mean person. I don't want to sit here and not respond to you, but it's I knew what would happen if I would respond. It would get in a conversation, I would get hurt, and in fact, some of the times when I did respond were literally the biggest regrets of my life. So I had to kind of accept this is the type of person where they just have to get the message that this is not a relationship anymore, that it's over. And it's hard to do, but I had to protect myself. Ooh, oh, this anxiety is killing me. Ooh, oh, when you're with me, lose part of me. So the anxiety is killing me is the part of just when you're in a toxic relationship, and this can be, I say this all the time, but be with anybody, a boyfriend, girlfriend, teacher, sibling, parent, friend, whatever the case is, if the relationship is toxic, there is just this anxiety in your chest. And even talking about it, I feel the anxiety. I hope you don't feel the anxiety from me, because I feel the anxiety just thinking about it. It's the trauma comes back, Ugh, yeah, and it's a horrible feeling, because it's are they going to text me? Are they going to not? Are they going to be mad today? Are they not going to be mad today? Are they going to like me today? Are they going to hate me today? Or if I don't respond, is it going to get even worse? But if I do respond, then it's going to be this horrible thing that I don't want to get into, and I'm going to get so hurt, and I have stuff to do today, And then when you're with me, lose part of me, this was somebody I could not be myself around. And I think we all know that feeling, because I think we all just want to be ourselves. Our true and authentic selves are most often, unless you're have super bad anger issues or something like that, usually your most authentic version of yourself is the best version of yourself. When I'm the authentic version of myself, I'm very nice and happy and positive, and when I'm not, it's a bad thing. But this was somebody I couldn't be myself with around, because they didn't accept me at all. And so whenever I was with them, it ate my soul, because to have to do secrets and lies and not be yourself because they're going to judge you or embarrass you, it hurts you, especially over time. It's you really do lose yourself and lose parts of yourself, but you have to change yourself in order for them to accept you, which is not right or okay. Chorus. Oh, sorry, pre-chorus. I still roll the dice, take another slice, but when it comes to you and I. So it's kind of that, the verse is saying, yeah, I know this is horrible. I need to get out. I am getting out in a way, because I'm not responding, but at some point I give in, because it's I've had that a lot where I'm really strong, no contact, not talking to them, not talking about myself. And then there was interrogation, and then things would come out. There was, they texted me, they're really upset and told my friend that I'm a horrible person because I didn't text them back. So now I feel like I have to make amends because this person told me to. It's all that horrible stuff. Or it's like, just, I feel really bad and I don't want to be mean, you know? Chorus. Sugar crashing, too many lows between the highs. When I'm laughing, it's only 'cause I'm about to cry. Yeah, I wish I could love myself and love you too. Yeah, I wish I could have my cake and eat it too. Ooh, 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 ooh. So I was actually asked to describe the sugar crashing lyric on a high. It's basically when you eat a lot of sugar, like at first you get a lot of energy, sometimes, depends on the person. You get a lot of energy, and then the crash is horrible. And the crash is usually a lot worse than the high, which was kind of a metaphor for this relationship of like, there would be that high where we would have a great time together and enjoy each other's company. But the low was so low, like, because, you know, you're hiding yourself. You don't feel good about it. There's this guilt. There's this, oh, wow, they were really not that nice to me. They don't treat me right. And then the low is just so low. Or it's like when they do stuff to you that just hurts you, that it's like you're going to carry that with you the rest of your life almost. Maybe it's a little too sensitive. I don't know, but it just happened. And then also saying like how the happiness with them is kind of a mask. And when I'm laughing, it's only 'cause I'm about to cry. Because you're like, because it's even in the moment sometimes when people say really mean things to you. This is at least for me. I never react in the moment. I'm not a very confrontational person. So when somebody says something really rude to me, I'm just like, oh, totally. Or like you have that self-deprecating humor of like, yeah, I know I'm the worst. And it's just like, oh, like you shouldn't say that stuff about yourself. And then it was kind of the revelation of I can't even like love myself or have a good relationship with myself if I'm in a relationship with this person. And I wish I could have a good relationship with myself and the other person, but it's just not possible. Verse 2. Yeah, I got a playlist that makes us sound so romantic. Pretend that it's sweet so I'm not tasting all the tragic. So the first line was kind of about how there's kind of, in a way, I feel like societal, maybe not societal, but like there's a glamorization of toxic relationships a lot. Where it's like, oh, like even Chuck and Blair. And I love Chuck and Blair, but you know, they were kind of toxic. Like, he sold her for a hotel and, you know, kind of cheated on her, you know? And so it's like, there's this weird glamorous, well, like, but maybe them doing this horrible thing to me is romantic, but it's just dumb because it's like not true. And it's also trying to mask because you don't want to let the person go. You feel guilty. So you're being like, well, they did this. Well, it's sweet. You're justifying all of it in a way. So that's the lyrics to Have My Cake and Eat It Too. I hope you enjoy it. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you find music. It's probably my favorite song I've written so far, although I hope new ones are better. Anyways, love you. Have a great day.